The Verglas Curce is a brand new exotic introduced in Season of Defiance. It has the capability to shoot 5 stasis crystals at once with the ability to freeze multiple enemies in a matter of seconds. We've been waiting over 2 years for a stasis bow and they finally gave us one, and this will be a staple in stasis builds coming forward. We're going to jump into a perk breakdown and see how it performs in PvE and PvP. Let's jump into it. The Verglas Curce's base perks are natural string and straight fletching, with the intrinsic perk Hail Barrage. The final blows with this weapon will grant you stasis arrows, and your next hipfire shot will fire them all at once, which brings me to the exotic perk Hailstorm, making it so stasis arrows freeze targets on contact and create crystals when affecting the environment. This weapon is everything Salvation Grip wishes it was. Reminder, Salvation Grip is a power weapon that creates one single ice crystal. Meanwhile, this primary bow can create 5 ice crystals every few seconds. I mean, any argument for the Salvation Grip being slightly usable is officially gone. To put it simply, whenever you kill an enemy with the bow while ADSing, you will gain a stack of Hailstorm, up to 5. And once you're ready, draw back the bow while hip firing and you will fire a storm of ice. These crystals will either freeze the enemy directly on impact, or stick around and leave a chunk of ice, allowing for some crazy ad clear and ice smashing. While it does have a catalyst, it requires you to play like 200 Crucible matches or strikes, and with the DLC coming out a few days ago, I still haven't done that. But we're still going to talk about it. This catalyst will give you Shiver Quiver. Pretty sick name. So when you freeze the target, you'll gain faster draw speed for a short period. It sounded like this weapon would be really good in PvE. Well, let's find out by taking a look. In PvE, this weapon made me single-handedly enjoy stasis more than I ever thought possible. It allows for so many synergies to the point where I have a stasis build video coming out before a strand, which is insane to me. I mean, let's look at some of the fragments this thing can trigger or even assist with. Got Whisper of Shards, Shattering Ice Crystal, Temporary Booster Grenade Recharge Rate. Whisper of Chains, while you're near frozen targets or friendly stasis crystals, you will take reduced damage from targets. Whisper of Refraction, where defeating slowed or frozen targets grants you class ability energy. Even a Diamond Lance, allowing for a whole ass frozen javelin build, completely destroying everything. The Verglas Curce has extremely good single target damage, allowing you to destroy enemies with 1 arrow. And once you get 3 to 5 aim down sight kills, you will have a baby supercharge to completely wipe groups upon groups of enemies, with the ability to even fully charge Hail Barrage with 1 single arrow if timed correctly. The new champion feature does allow you to freeze and shatter unstoppables. And with overload bows this season, this weapon can single-handedly take out 2 types of champions. Yeah, 2 types of champions with 1 weapon. Oh, and if you're curious about boss damage, since I will always bring it up with primaries, it is not horrible. Sure, you could get more with just about any special, but the high damage arrows and having the slowing effect can allow for much safer damage. Once I get the catalyst for this thing, I will be a crossbreed between Frozone and Hawkeye, and I could not be more excited. But for now, this is the stasis weapon of my dreams for PvE. And if you ever want to be an avid PvE stasis enjoyer, please use this weapon. Let's talk about PvP. In all honesty, this thing sucks major in PvP. Yeah, I feel like it requiring 2 arrows to kill isn't bad, but I feel like the arrows travel so slow in comparison to other bows, which is pretty on par for a weapon that can freeze and slow. Is there a possibility that I suck with it and can't predict good enough? I mean, sure, but these arrows still move more lethargically than the human from Wally. The only time I can enjoy myself using this is if I play like a complete pussy and crouch in the back of the map hoping to pluck someone off. But other people that like to play far back will likely have a quicker time to kill than you, and the ones rushing forward will make you flinch hard enough to miss or completely spread your cheeks wide open with an SMG or shotty. I tried running a full stasis build and a solar build, and neither one of them allowed the weapon to stand out. If you're lucky enough to build up some kills and charge your hail, you'll either A, miss the freeze and put up a few ice cubes on the map, or B, you hit your freeze, which you still need to kill the enemy. And if you aren't quick enough, odds are you'll have a pissed off Titan with Peregrine's charge looking to flying knee cake your face. In my opinion, you will have better luck with the Luminarch or even the Trinity Ghoul in PvP. So to wrap it all up, the Verglas Curce is a one-of-a-kind bow that is not only the icing, but is also the cherry and can even be the whole cake of a stasis build. It gets 5 ice cubes out of 5 in PvE for its high single target damage and ability to freeze groups of enemies, and a 1 out of 5 in PvP for its slow time to kill and clunky feeling. See ya!